Hello, everybody. It's me, the man, Hero UE91. I didn't know how else to open this, but hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, I'm coming back at you guys with another banner predictions video. I was really having really big thoughts on this, and I started thinking about it, and I was like, these banners that we've been having as of recent are pretty nice, but I want to know what else is coming out, like what's coming up next. And so I thought about it, and I was like, hey, what would be next? Like maybe we might get like a new unit per se. Like maybe we might get like the little bug insect guy that tortured Jotaro and the gang while they were on the flight, or maybe even get like somebody else from the Cario arc, like maybe get like Anubis Polnareff or something like that, something cool, or just like something different, something new. But then I thought about it and I was like, as of recently, I feel like the banners have been in a pattern. And I know what you're thinking now. You're like, whoa, like, Hero, what are you talking about? Like a pattern? And yeah, I'm talking about a pattern. So the thing was, it didn't dawn on me until I was taking a shower like 2 days ago or something. I was like, I wonder what's coming up next. And I was thinking about it and I was like, well, the banner right now is pretty cool. I still want to get voice Joseph because he's the only Joestar that I don't own that's voice lined. And I was like, Caesar already got him. And then I was like, too bad I didn't get Kaikyoin, but I already had Jotaro. I was like, huh. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, wait a minute, there's a pattern going on here. And I realized that the banners recently have been having the Joestar and the Jobro alongside of them with the most recent version that they have. And so I go ahead and I check, and it was true. I realized that Jotaro, voice line Jotaro, had Pajama Kakyoin. Now, Kakyoin doesn't have a voice line unit, so, the best that they could do was put Pajama Kakyoin. And then, voice line Joseph came back, and he came back with voice line Caesar, which Joseph is the Joestar in the situation, and Caesar is the Jobro. And Jobro meaning like, the best friend of the Joestar during their arc, their respective arc. And so I'm thinking about it now and I'm like, man, I feel like the next banner that they might bring out might be either one of the two. And so someone in my comment section, I think a video ago, mentioned how maybe they might bring part 4 back and everything. You know who you are. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And it was unlikely that they'd bring back 4th Idol, but you know who you are. And I appreciate it. That was very smart on that call. I didn't think about it until I read that comment and I was like, oh yeah, that's true. And so I thought about it and I was like, it's either going to be just like he said, the guy in the comments, either someone from part 4, and then I thought about it, I was like, they haven't done part 5 yet. And so I was like, either part 4 or part 5. And I was thinking, if it's part 5, they may do, this would be like the perfect opportunity to bring back voice line Giorno and maybe voice line Bruno Bucciarati. And I know what you're thinking, Hero, we all know that you want Tuno or voice line Bruno to come back because you want him so badly. And yes, I do. Is that a crime? But the reason why I say voice line Giorno and voice line Bucciarati is because, they're literally, it's literally the Joestar of part 5 and, the Jobro just following the pattern. And I know, and this would also be a perfect opportunity to actually give voice lines to voice line Giorno. Because I know when they brought back, and my brother Super Dan GX out there, he did fill me in on this, where they actually gave more voice lines to um voice line Bruno, because I remember when voice line Bruno first launched, all he had from voice lines was when you activated a skill, and he had the, when he calls out sticky fingers, and then he says, and then sticky fingers obviously saying and so, and then the last voice line he had was when, after his winning pose, he would say arrivederci. And so after all that, like, he told me that they added more voice lines to the man. And so I'm thinking there, like, this would be the perfect opportunity, because so to get into more detail for the voice lines, since Bruno only had those 3 voice lines, and the newer voice line units like voice line Josuke were getting voice lines for, like, whenever you entered stand-up time, or whenever you ended up attacking somebody in stand-up time, whenever you did your attack animation, they had a voice line there. There was more voice lines in these units now. And so I thought about it, and I was like, I feel bad for, like, the older voice line units, because they kind of got the shaft, they didn't have the opportunity to have more voice line units. But when my brother over there filled me in with, oh yeah, voice line Bruno got added voice lines, I was like, since they're going by Joestar and Jobro, from what I've seen the pattern so far, it'd make a perfect opportunity for them to bring back voice line Giorno, give him the voice lines that he needs for his stand-up attack, and when he goes into stand-up time and all that jazz, and go ahead and bring back voice line Bruno at the same time. You're doing so much with just those 2, let alone. And so yeah, that's what I think is coming up from the banner, but for the next banner. I could be wrong, I could be right, but nonetheless, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video. And I do want to do a spotlight video. It's just a lot of stuff has been going on, and I'm still trying to work on the script whenever I can, but nonetheless, I'll close it off here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys accomplished your goals today in life, whether it be you went ahead and did something at home that you were new to, like maybe you baked something, or maybe you made like this certain dish that you really like for the first time and it came out great, or just going ahead and helping somebody out that's in need. It's never bad to help out other people that are in need. It's always nice to be nice to people, because it's never good to be mean to people and stuff. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll make sure to see you guys in the next one. And before I leave, but make sure to, I should remind you guys to Muda the subscribe button, into Ora the like button, and make sure to Emerald Splash the bell icon so you do know when I upload. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one, my Crusaders. Later.